tonight the whole game as we've been all year. We moved the basketball. When Rock got it, he got doubled. He got it out of there. The second half started. We didn't play defense the first half, and that was something that was a big concern. We got to play better defensively. We picked it up a little bit better in the second half, but they were leaving Mike. They did a little bit like what St. John's did, coming back in, helping inside, and he made him pay. He can make that shot, and it makes us a different team when he scores in those situations where he's getting open shots. I thought he was great today. I thought Tyler finally got going in the second half. Made some things happen. Caleb made a couple really good plays after struggling for the most part. Trevor and Rock were very strong, very good. But our defense picked up just a little bit in the second half. They shot 50% in the first half from the field, 36 from the three. In the second half, it's 37-16. It's just got to be. We just got to play that kind of defense. We've got to play better defense, and then we did tonight. This was a kind of an eye opener, and our defense really was not good. We've got to be better. We've got to go to work tomorrow right away and get better on defense. And one more non-conference game. Cornell's playing well. It'll be a good game for us. And to try to get better as we head into the conference season. Again, this was a very, very good offensive game, and we played a stretch of defense where we got active. Chris and Tyler have got to be more active on defense. When they're active, we got a different defense. And we made some really good plays defensively in the second half, and hopefully that will help us. Questions?
What are you most pleased about how the offense is coming along?
Well, we moved the ball really well. We found the open guys. We didn't force it. And obviously it's when you make shots. I mean, we had those shots against St. John's. We had the same shots. They just didn't go in. And if Mike hadn't made those two or three, we were up 6 or 8, we'd have been tied. So, I mean, we got to make some of those. And tonight, that was the difference in the game. Because our defense wasn't good, we had to make some of those shots. And there's going to be some games when you can't stop somebody that you're going to have to make shots. And our offense was really good. We're looking for Rock, and when he's double teamed, he's moving and passing the ball out. He's playing extremely well. Defense, we weren't so good tonight. Anywhere, really, in any position.
What's been key to Trevor the past 4 games, obviously?
He's more aggressive. He's putting the ball on the floor, making plays.
Was part of the defensive problem, Jim, that you were extending so hard on the shooters? It was hard for those forwards to get back in on the inside?
Yeah, a little bit, but Rock we didn't do a good job keeping the ball in the middle, and it's something we can do a better job of. We didn't, and they got a bias a couple of times. But we're more concerned about their three-point shooters, and I thought for the most part, whenever we left them open, they made it. So we did. You can't leave them open at the three-point line.
Coach, earlier in the year, you're talking about you want Mike Kennedy to play better. Can he play much better than he has the last 4 or 5 years?
No, he's playing well. He can play that good. Yeah, he can play that good all the time.
Is he doing anything different in the last 5 games from kind of the first half of the year? Benjek? As far as
he's making shots. He's playing good basketball. He's making shots. He's more aggressive. He's looking to score.
Coach, he's talked about setting more goals for himself. Is that in any of the assistant coaches or your ideas to set more goals for him within practice?
I never set goals for players. I set goals I don't set goals, period. We want to play every play and play as well as we can play. That's all we want to do.
So can you talk about what Caleb did differently in the second half? He had a much stronger second half.
Well, it could have been any worse than it was in the first half, so it had to get better. It did. It got a little better.
Last 3-4 games, he and Chris both have kind of been struggling a little bit. What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, they're freshmen. They just got to play their way through it. They just got to play the way through it. And, I thought Caleb made some good plays, in the second half. He's playing against a lot of senior guards this year, a lot of good players, and it's learning experience. I thought at the end he made some good decisions. He made some good plays at the end. And that's helpful. That's helpful.
With Chris and Tyler, do you need them to do a better job getting out or
both? They need to come out and they need to get back in. Both. A couple times they got caught out, didn't get back. Rock didn't do as good a job in there as he usually does. We're going to give up something. We just don't want to give up open threes, and we did a really good job in the second half of that. The one that they made was really hard. The other one was pretty hard. So, they both can be better. More energy, more really energy on defensive end. And can't worry about the offense end. We got to worry about the defensive end. Play better there. If they play better there, rebound. We got a rebound the first half by 5 rebounds, and they're not a good rebounding team. And we turned that around a little bit. I guess not rebounded them by 10 second half, something like that. So very bad rebounding job in the first half, and a bad defensive game in the first half. Really bad. Probably one of our worst defensive games, and that's always a concern. Always a concern.
It looked like the full court press helped a little.
Press helped us. We got a couple. Then we took it out. They got it needed a couple times. They figured it out, but it got us back in there. It was very helpful. We were able to get a couple steals and get back in quickly, and it helped. It helped.
Coach Cornell had such a rough year last year. Have you seen much?
Yeah, they're really good this year. I just watched a little tape of them. We'll get more of it tomorrow, but they're a much better team this year. They're playing well, and that's all right. We don't need easy games. This is a good game today for us. We showed we could do some things today that would be very helpful for us, and we have to have. We get ahead a little. We relax on defense, and we did. We kept our defense going, and we were really much better on offense. Second half was by far the best we played on offense.
Was the press something you thought you could do to them, or kind of a desperation?
You never know. You try it, see how it works. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it gives them easy shots. But they made a couple mistakes, and we were able to get a couple quick baskets.